day one of the LZ World Tour in Melbourne. We're just prepping up this 200SX, try and get Sam out there, get some decent seat time. We've just installed the Just Engineering lock kit, the same kit that he runs in his Formula D S15 over in Japan. This thing has come from Canada, and we're just dialing it in. It's got quite a aggressive amount of track width. I think it's got about 80 degrees of lock, and we're going with a significant amount of caster here, which is causing Sam to have to cut up the guards and the front bar.
That you possibly can bend, but hey, they found it, so we're gonna pop it in, and I think we're actually gonna make it to qualifying. So I'm gonna have zero practice for the time I smash into the wall to qualify. You know how terrifying that is?
It looks like a fast track.
Like I was all like, yeah, we got this, and now it's like, oh, we gotta go out there.
So you've got a lead now. So instead of getting caught in the smoke, you've got a lead.
Yeah. I just gotta do what I was doing before.
Yeah.
We got it.
So Sam went out, done a couple of laps with the new angle kit, and he's come back in just to get the Ackerman dialed in a bit better.
My foot's flat down, and it's like, come on, baby. VCT. Yeah, so I just plugged it in. It's loud, but whatever.
Oh, we're going with the VCT. Oh, what's on fire? That's not good.
Well, that's oil.
Nothing clutch.
Oh no. Adam's murdered the turbo. Alright, I'm gonna leave these guys alone. I'm here with Colette. I don't think she needs any introduction. Her car's in the background here. She's driving a 4-door for the LZ World Tour. This is the only other RB20 Neo in Australia. How sick is that?
I've been pleasantly surprised. I really like the chassis, so I'm having a great time. It's my second day driving it.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Guys, she's been shredding out there. If you haven't seen some of the footage already. 1 second.
Come on. That thing is so cool.
Yeah, how cool is that thing, eh?
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
It's nuts.
There's that and like the van too, like the drift van.
Yeah, the 2J van and then the 2J Prairie.
Yes.
No, they're very cool.
We have a 6-rotor here, and Matt Mike 3-rotor. Like it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So how did you get into drifting, Colette?
So I started racing go-karts when I was like 15, and then went into sports car racing for like a decade. And I realized that I just wanted to have more control of like my future in motorsport. You know, racing is very expensive, and I was always having to raise a lot of funding every year, and then race for professional teams, and you're left with nothing. So it's like, you know what motorsport can I like build my own car, own my own car, and don't compete in? And that was drifting. So I started building my RX-7 probably like 8 years ago now, and made my way into drifting, but really I overbuilt that car. So I didn't do much drifting in the beginning, and during I got a 350Z, and that's when I actually started in seat time and actually learning how to drift, and since then got some other cars to keep on drifting. Interesting journey to get there, but I wish I didn't try overbuilding my RX-7 for so many years, because I didn't drive. The whole point of drifting is to get seat time, and learn. It's just all about practice. So finally I got a 350Z, kept it mostly stock, like 3 years ago now, and that is when I consider like I started drifting. Because I actually had seat time, and I wasn't trying to fix or build a car.
And you've been into all kinds of motorsport like throughout your career. I've heard something about monster trucks as well. Is that?
Yeah, I did monster trucks in 2017-18. I drove the Wonder Woman truck and El Toro logo.
That is so damn cool.
It is cool. They're just very abusive on your body. Like it's a lot of stress when you're like jumping that high and landing. But it was really cool. I always like doing the tricks, like putting it on 2 wheels and walking it, or doing like a little handstand. So So that was fun.
Okay, before I like to let go, she's got to go back on track. What is the thing you love most about cars?
I love that cars can be anything that you want them to be. Like when you look at someone's car and it's usually an expression of themselves, and I've been able to like find what I love in cars and also be very creative as well. And there's a whole mechanical element to you where you're like connected to the car as well. So I think for me it just hits so many things, from an adrenaline and speed part of it, but then also a very creative and fun way to express yourself.
Some advice you give any of the other girls out there that want to get into drifting, get into what you're doing now?
Just start. Like keep it simple. If you want, if this is something you want to do, just do it. You know, I think you'll find that people will support you. The right people will support you. And if other people aren't, you don't want them around you anyway. So just do you, stay focused, and just keep going.
Don't get stuck in that head game.
Yeah, for sure. And it's tough. Like I struggle with it too. Like I can get down a lot of times. Like the last LZ World Tour or 2 ago in Ireland, like I could barely drive a car in front of thousands of people because I'd never been in it before, and we were having some issues. But like that was the low point. We just gotta keep pushing through them, and you end up learning so much more.
All right, guys, we're gonna let it go. Thank you so much.
Excited to go back out. I'm excited.
Should we go check progress?
Huh?
Should we go check progress on yours? So yesterday, we said this earlier, but Chris ended up bending the rear of his borrowed car and
everything.
So he broke the rear cradle and the knuckles, and the guys have had to replace it.
Yeah, no. It's been a day for some of the guys here. It's probably going back in soon, which I'm excited and nervous about, you know?
I think it's great.
Now it's my turn, you know?
Yeah.
This is the old bent one.
So I think because it's Rudnick, he's automatically qualified for, was it top 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's nervous. Here's the one that's coming out.
Looking good. It's all back together.
Let's get lifted up and in, baby.
Yep.
Stay away from that wall.
It's my turn. I feel much more level today, you know?
At least there's not much resistance in getting it back in. You're just preempting.
Oh, mate, it's... Can't even dig. Huh?
Went over to Sarah coming. It was weird driving left-hand drive the first time.
I remember to fill up my Miata with the 85, it was $20.
Like 2 meters wide, just
From
takes a little
empty to full.
Yeah, what is it now?
Probably double. Probably about 40 now.
take this home with you?
In New York.
This thing is to die for. You might have to press pause to count how many. How sick is that? This is my LZ World Tour favorite. This thing sounds amazing. 5 Can-Am is adds to the LZ World Tour. Look at this! You guys probably do not know this car, but this was my old MX-5. I sold this to Cat probably about 2 years ago. It was white and it was kind of a little haggard, but it had really cool history to it. It has been in the scene, in the Toge scene, in Time Attack for a long time in Queensland. It is here and it is looking sick. I cannot believe it. This is so cool. Cat, you did amazing. That looks sick. Even got the tail lights done, probably by Shiny, etched out. Check him out on Instagram. Very cool. So 5 dimes and etched out.
Okay, so Loki's actually going to try out our passive head ventilation unit. Watch her hair.
That's okay.
Watch her hair. Okay, there we go. How does that feel?
It feels very refreshing.
So it's like a vacuum for your head.
This is for sheds, isn't it?
Yeah,
That is amazing.
absolutely.
And
So these units will suck out the heat out of your shed. Any welding fumes, any dust, any fumes. So,
I'm building a shed. I think I have to look into this. You guys are building sheds. Maybe you should look into it too.
well, we can definitely collaborate on that. So, and that's our details. So yeah, if you want to cool your shed down and you want to do it free of charge, we're the people to speak to. Thanks, Loki.
Very welcome.
Yeah, listen to it.
Bad news. So let's walk back to the pit. Sam reckons it's done. He's got towed off track. The guys are saying that they think that the motor's lost compression. Miles and Brett, down from Sydney. Brought them in. Yeah, so we've had the VCT gear unplugged for all of yesterday and a bit of this morning. However, Sam wanted more power for the track, so we plugged it in. It's just loud as, but I'm not sure what's happened or what's going on. I just come back and not good news. It looks like the thing has lost compression, which is crazy because it's a brand new motor.
They're done. They're gonna hit the wall. Like it sounds like a fucking hydro, like a slow crank, like something's holding it up or something.
It's punched the piston. It's the spark plug's been punched up.
Jesus.
There you
That
go.
one's hit. And number
So 4's done.
I can get the breaker bar in a sec.
So this is 1, 2, and 3. There's metal on the ends of spark plugs.
Might have been wrong with the valve.
So cylinder 4 is stuck. You can just hit the plug.
Yeah, one of these motors
How were the other plugs though?
All of them come in aluminium.
Sorry, say again?
All the plugs have aluminium on them. Not good.
Is that piston stuck up?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The rod let go. The rod let go.
Is it forged rod?
Yeah.
Spool.
Jeez, that's crazy to do that.
Yeah, because all the other cylinders are down.
This is all
except for that
piston.
for number
This is all
54.
piston. Look at it.
You can see the piston's a big mark in it.
It's all piston. All piston. Well, the good news is the head's done.
I think the piston's in pieces. Literally. I can see chunks of metal.
Well, that explains why there's shavings on all the other plugs.
Yeah.
How bad is it?
I don't want to have a look.
That bad.
Oh,
Bad.
That's really bad.
oh. Just the rod moving in there, right?
The rod's moving, but the piston's in pieces.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah,
So we
look.
broke a piston.
look.
The piston's still intact. It's just got a huge hole in it. Huge hole in it.
She'd be right, eh? She'd be right.
I mean, it could just be sitting there loosely on top of the rod. But it definitely smacked it.
Piston's not moving.
I mean, it sounds like currently it's
Alright, anyone got an RV25 Neo for sale? RV28, RV30, single cam, let's go! Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's pretty impressive. I want to pull it apart and have a look, but I also don't. I mean, I'll look at the log. I want to see what it says at least.
That's what I'm saying. See if it lays down.
I think this is the first motor I've like properly killed.
I'm here today with Quan. Quan is actually known as Ikigai on YouTube. He follows so much of my content. I am ever grateful that he's here today. Sorry, make sure I'm not squashing Sam's camera. This is Sammit's camera and his vlog, so we'll make sure that's safe. We're chilling today. We're checking out the RC cars and having a break because as you guys can see, the LZ World Tour is packed. How have you been, man? Have you been enjoying yourself?
Been good. I'm enjoying today. It's really great out there. Did get to see Sam do a couple of rounds before. Didn't go well, but it was actually really good to see him out there and actually get to meet him for a while. That was fantastic. I actually think keep subscribing because she really deserves a lot more subscribers than she has. I guarantee that her channel is fantastic.
Would you like to give your channel a shout out?
If you want to check out my channel, it's zenkis.ikigai.
So you're on S14 too, don't you?
Yes, I do. It's a little bit sad though, the S14. Just blew.
Head over, go subscribe. Let's help motivate him to get that thing finished. And then you get your S14, I'll get my S14, we'll get 10.
Oh, yes.
How about that?
That's what you call life goals, guys. That's life goals and dreams.
Houlihan, the South Australia weapon. So this is the current South Australia champion going against the original gangster, Okachan.
Yeah, this is a battle that you would never see happen in real life. And here we are at the World Tour, and it is in front of everybody's eyes. And here we go. A local legend versus a Japanese legend, which is crazy. Lucas has a lot of catching up to do. Let's see if Sammit can make it happen. So far, Stewie Bryant's like, you know what? I'll see you later, mate. Yeah, he's taking that abstract art work. I mean, he's there, but he's not there. And he's see what happens with Sammit in the lead and Stewie giving chase. I know Stewie's probably not going to be as aggressive as he wants to. He's going to give Sammit just a little bit of a lead, but not too much. Obviously, putting a little more pressure on than Sam was able to do. A little bit wobbly. Yeah, he was a little bit wobbly, but started a little bit. Yeah. There he goes. Interesting.
Rodnick hit the back wheel of his lead and has done a bit of damage to the ute again.
I think what ended up doing it was 9.5 or 10.
So I remember you saying, I remember in the videos you were saying high pump pistons or something. Yeah, so obviously you got a lot of
You don't even see it, but hopefully you can.
It was a Neo head.
There is a hole
Sorry.
in this wall. What would you even say it looked like? It looked like a grinder had a fight with
It looks like someone took an oxy torch to the top of the piston.
Yeah, pretty much.
These guys will take care of it. I'm in good hands. I'm not worried.
Yeah, 100%.
There you go. Oh, come on,
I don't even know what my build's going to look like at the end.
Focus.
Focus, camera, focus.
We'll do it.
Wait.
Come back bigger and better.
There we go. Now we can see it. It is
I want to prove this concept. It'd be easy to just throw a 25 back in it.
Have you got access to another motor?
25.
So everything else is good. Sam was saying all the logs were mint.
Be a good video when someone pulls it apart and you get to see that carnage.
I'm tempted to pull the head off it now, but...
I mean, we've got a day and a half here still, don't we?
Yeah.
It's a possibility if you want to, but it's up to you.
I'm starting the bolts off.
I've never done that. I don't know how people do it. You just grab a really small ratchet, just chick, 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 chick.
This one?
Yeah, 10,000.
Brody's? At 10,000 RPM. That's why it sounds a little like beefier than usual. I like his rear wheel cutouts. That's like full car extra mode. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
I walked away there. How'd you guys both go? Fucking great.
I've never driven this hard in my life, and we had a mechanical failure.
Gotta be,
It's all good. It's drifting, it's racing, it happens.
About to hit me first corner.
Now I get to drink beer.
Broke his knuckle.
Yeah.
No, they knocked me out.
Why?
They
Did you go too slow?
They said no, slow. They said I was slightly shallow. He was like, I'm so sorry, man. He just hit me.
Yeah, that's
no stress at all. Like that is what it is. He's such a gentleman. So I gave him my car, but then I think he
Oh, I saw him in your car. I was so confused.
Yeah, well, he got to like hook it up, but he couldn't drive it because it's not an LS. You know, cheat code. No, it was sick though. It was awesome fun. Pumped as. Got to do some fantasy battles tomorrow. I want Chris to get his car fixed so we can battle again. Have a fantasy battle and hopefully get one back because we really didn't get to battle properly. So. Drove well, but. Whoa! Damn it, Sammit.
Have a look at number 4.
This thing looks clean as. How'd you do that?
You can see the pin. You can see the pin through the whole welder through the top of the piston.
Dang.
Yeah, have a look in there.
It's starting to look real good out there.
Oh, Grant is out. He done really well though. Very, very aggressive. Alright, we've got the car away. The VIP signing meet and greet is actually still going for the YouTubers and the content creators. We've probably got another 60 people left there. It's 8:30 at night. We've had a really long day, so for now, I think I'm going to call it for tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching the vlogs. I hope you've been enjoying the LZ World Tour from my point of view, which is probably a little belatedly delayed, understandably, for what we're doing. We built a car, we broke a car, we packed up a car, and we still got to get a car home. So it will take me a while to catch up on my edits, but thank you guys so much. For my new subscribers, welcome, and thank you very much for joining the channel. For my veterans, thank you guys for still being here and still supporting me. I got to meet some of you today and it was amazing, and I'm very grateful for you, for following, for watching, for supporting, and for enjoying and going on the same adventures I'm going on with me. It's been great. So I am going to, wow, that's really bright. Yep, I'm going now. It's freezing. Catch you guys on the flip side, which is in the next vlog. Good night.